Hello, friends. I was just listening to DNC, Diversity in Comics. That boy's crazy. Your boy Zach is crazy. He's just insane. It's so funny. You gotta watch it. This guy, what's his name? Yellow Flash. There's this guy, Yellow Flash. He's a kid. He sounds like a kid, and he right now there's episode 50 of Batman, which is supposed to be like the halfway mark of his getting married, but apparently he's not getting married. Thank you, New York Times, for telling us that, because I'm not buying it. Let me get some water. But so Yellow Flash says this is the best thing ever. It's got all these great artists doing Batman, and it looks so great, and it looks so. And then DNC reads it, and he hates it. He says, "Why are they doing this?" Apparently, the whole episode is just love letters from Catwoman to Batman and Batman to Catwoman, and they're supposed to be like instantaneous letters, but they're talking to each other. He's like, why are they talking to each other when they're not when they're supposed to be being sent at the same time? Like he's talking about her eyes and she's talking about his eyes at this, but it doesn't make any sense because they're letters. They're not talking. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know. You see him? We went for a walk. He did go poo poo, so that's good. Good boy. Good boy. What's his name was on last night? Uncle Ethan was on last night. Oh man, it was hilarious. He the way that he rolls with the punches is just so great. If you have never seen a live EVS show, go see his tape shows. But his live shows are the bomb. I mean, he the reason why people don't like clowns is because they don't know clowns. And they think that clowns are an XYZ. You don't have to wear a costume to be a clown. You just have to act clownish or act goofballish. And he is great at that. So you got this like give and take, and people are like yelling at him because he drinks on the air, drinks water on the air. And people are like, oh, that's so disgusting. Glug, glug, glug. Ah, glug, glug, glug. Ah. He's like, no, it's not disgusting. Stop it. Stop it. And then people are saying that everything he does makes noise. His hair growing, his eyes blinking, everything he does is so we can just shut up about it. He's like, oh, I can't do anything right. Why do I even do this stuff? And at one point, he's like, oh, I just can't believe it. By the way, I love you guys. But that's how he is. He's just crazy. And that's why I spend all my money on him, is because he's such a crazy person. I still haven't done it for Mitch, but that's because, one, I need that answer. And I don't know how to get it. I don't know how to get it. I don't know how to. Who's the lurker? Oh, that's what I should have done. Who's the lurker? Next time, I'm gonna keep on posting it. Who's the lurker until finally someone will say, "You shut up. You shut up." So today I'm hoping to finish up one book. On book 6, I've almost done all the reviews. I have one left. Then I need to start proofreading all of them, and then all the characters, and then I want to do one last review. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's the world's crazy. Okay. Oh, someone's been tweeting. Okay. Oh, okay. They were talking about that someone died at the age of 90. I'm like, well, yeah, isn't that what we're supposed to do? Co-creator of Spider-Man. Oh, I wish that you didn't have to live to see that Spider-Man is Antifa. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that we screwed up your creation and made him Antifa. That's not good. It's not good at all. I mean, I could play what you call it because it's up right now. Sheets of empty. That ain't right. What's going on? Sheets of empty canvas under sheets of clay. Laid spread out before me as her body once did. All five horizons revolved around the sun as the earth did the sun. Now the air I tasted and breathed has taken a turn. Oh, and all I taught her was everything. Oh, and all I know she gave me all that she wore. Now my bitter head shakes beneath the glass of what was everything. Oh, the pictures have been washed in black, tattooed everything. I take a walk outside. I'm surrounded by some kids that play. I can feel their laughter. So why do I cheer? Oh, and twisting that's been round my head. I'm spinning, oh, I'm spinning. How quick the sun can drop away. Now my bitter hands cradle broken glass of what was everything. All the pictures have all been washed in black, tattooed everything. All the love's gone bad, turned my world black, and tattooed all I see, all that I am, all that I'll be. I know someday you'll have a beautiful life. I know you'll be a star in somebody else's sky. But why can it be? Can it be mine? Hello, Romus has a new video out, a new song that she wrote. So please check that out. It's ROO Romus. Let's see. Nope. Yeah, I'm terrible. HELLO space ROMIS. Ramis. I thought it was Ramis. For some reason, I thought it was. Also, if you do a search for ROMIS, it pulls up for me at least. The Antifa Spider-Man. Oh, what's what next? The white supremacist Superman. I mean, we already had the racist Wolverine. Let me just see something. Okay. Last night I did a search for Riri because apparently she's the new person. I don't know if she's a superhero or a villain. On what you call it? On Iron Man. Her name is Riri. So I put Riri Iron Man, and Google wants to correct it to Riri Williams sociopath. Hmm. 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 Sociopath. Okay. I forgot what I was going to do. Sorry, I'm thinking. My tooth tastes funny. What it's like. I got two turntables and a microphone. What it's like. I got two turntables and a microphone. What it's like. What it's like. Got two turntables and a microphone. What it's like. Got two turntables and a microphone. Got two turntables and a microphone. Got two turntables and that microphone. Got that two turntables and a microphone. I don't practice Santeria. I ain't got no crystal ball. I won't shed $1 million, but I spent it all if I could find that Heine and that Central that she found. I'd pop a cap in Central and I'd smack her down. But I really wanna know my baby. What I really wanna say is, can't define that love that I need. My soul will have to wait till I get back, find a kind of my own. Daddy's gonna love one and all. And I feel the break, feel the break, feel the break, and I gotta live it out. Oh, well, I swear that but I really wanna know my baby. What I really wanna say, I can't define. Got love, make it go. My soul will have to. And then a guitar solo. What I really wanna say, my baby. What I really wanna say is I've got mine, and I'll make it. Yeah, I'm going up. Tell Sanchio that if he knows what is good for him, he'd best go running hide. Daddy's got a new 45, and I won't think twice to stick that barrel straight down Sancho's throat. Believe me when I say I got something for his punk ass. But I really want to know, my baby. What I really want to say is there's just one way back, and I'll make it. My soul will have to wait. These are the ending. You get confused too. They just like throw all these chords in this little tiny section, and I'm like, it's like Guitar Hero. I'm going clank, 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 clank. Listen, if Gail Simone can write a comic book that talks about key parties, I could talk about Guitar Hero and not be that dated. All right. How the hell? Who? Okay, I've only heard of key parties. We never did it. That's where you take a bowl, everyone puts their keys in it. Well, I don't know if everyone does. We pull out, maybe all the women put their keys in, or all the men. I don't know. But then people pull the keys out, and then whoever key you get, that's who you get to spend the rest of the night with. All right. I've never done it. I mean, I would probably get the ugly one. I'd probably get the dude. Hey. Want to play Guitar Hero? Yeah. Do they have it here? Yeah, they do. All right, let's go play Guitar Hero. Can I play drums? All right, you can play drums. Jeez, who plays drums? Who the fuck plays drums? You don't need Guitar Hero to play drums. You just need something to hit. Look. I'm playing guitar. I'm playing Drum Hero. There. I just saved myself a whole bunch of money. And this is why you're all here. It reminds me of Petey from Little Rascals because he has that little thing around his eye. I think that they drew that on Petey. Is that animal abuse when they draw that on him? I don't know. I haven't heard anything in the news. Captain Cummings came back to online. I don't know. I think he totally blew off Uncle Ethan. I'm trying to smile. I'm trying to smile. I'm trying to be good. Be good. You got to remember, he's a fragile snowflake. Captain Cummings is a fragile snowflake. He's a beautiful princess. You can't do anything because you're going to break him. Because he is those type of people who are easily broke. The question is, what does he do when he gets broken? Some people, when they get broken, they hurt themselves, and some people, when they get broken, they hurt others. I think he's one of those people who hurts others when he gets broken. Because he's the one who said, "Do you want me to go down to your place?" He tells Ethan Van Scriver, "Do you want me to go down to your place and tell you it's myself to be a man?" Like, dude, sure, why not? Why not? Just fly up here. Why the fuck not? Jesus. Yeah, Comicsgate's gonna break soon. I want to do a thing about it though. I mean, I was trying to watch, because last night there was a whole bunch of them. What's the guy's name? It's not Nurkish, but it's close to it. See, I mean, I like Uncle Ethan. I like EVS, but he's blind to things. Maybe that's how to say it. He's blind to things. He thinks that when Timothy Lim pulled out a transcript and started quoting EVS, it was okay. Everyone in the chat knows that that's the douche. No, not everyone, but some people in the chat know that is a very douchey move. You don't pull out a transcript and start quoting someone's words back at them. Ever. You just don't do it. Unless you want to fight the words. He doesn't. Tim Lim doesn't want to fight the ideas. He wants to fight the words. He doesn't want to fight what you're saying. He wants to fight how you're saying it. And as long as you're not hurting anyone, who cares how you're saying it? As long as you're not saying it with mace, or if you're not saying it with a bicycle lock, then you could say, as long as you're not hurting people, you can say whatever you want. But unfortunately, Antifa, they say, listen, we are the most peaceful people in the world. We will never harm anyone unless someone calls you a racist. Not if you are a racist. Not if you do actions that make us believe you're a racist. But if someone says you're racist, then we can take a bicycle lock and beat the fuck out of you. That's how Antifa is. That's why people don't like Antifa. That's why if they ever come to my neighborhood, I will be going after them. Sorry, I don't want to, but I have people here. I can't listen. If I was living in a desert by myself with my homies, and Antifa came and started protesting, I would just stay indoors and I wouldn't bother them. But unfortunately, I don't live by myself. I have a neighborhood here. I have people here, and they might not know how bad Antifa is. They might not know the news because the news doesn't like to report Antifa. I don't know if you noticed that. The news does not like doing it because it doesn't go with their narrative that the alt-right is the worst. Actually, any right. That's what they should. They say they shouldn't call it alt-right. They should say just any right. The newspapers, the media does not like saying anything good about the right, which I'm fine with. I don't care, but don't hide the bad that's going on with the left because of it. Crazy. I had to go shopping today. Who cares? I can't find the guy's name. All I know is that his avatar looks like what's it called? Diversity in comics. Oh man, I have a. Oh look, there's me. When is Mars Argo going to put out some more music? I don't see it. They got the last comic book artist, and his thumbnail is Edwin. Edwin is so. Oh. Okay, this is my impression of Edwin. I don't know his last name. I don't even know who he is. Apparently, though, people give him their stories, and he goes, "Well, that's really good." Yeah, and so I was just saying, and so he is there, and I always feel like people are gonna be like, so he's gonna be talking. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, you're not done. No, sorry. But he's just this low key, and I never understand a single word that comes out of his mouth. I don't know. I mean, I think that my ears are not programmed to listen to that low key, and I'm just like falling asleep. Is anyone here? Did someone steal my stuff? What happened? Here's the umbrella guy. He's another one. He's not monotone. His problem is he only has one voice. So he does newspaper articles where you read from the newspapers, and then so he reads and then he comments, but he does the same voice. So I have to watch what he's doing because I don't know if he's reading it or if he's commenting on it. It's like, dude, one, pause between them. Pause. So if you're going to quote something, you say it. And so in the news, they were saying that blah, 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 blah. And then you pause. Well, the way I think about it, and try to talk different, try to talk more talkative. There's your reading voice and then your talking voice. Try to develop both of them. Because I don't understand. Edwin Boyette. What's his name? Edwin Boyette. Let's go see who he is. Besides the man with great hair. Apparently, he's got a lot of uploads. Uh, oh, here's about, okay? Discussion of contemporary political events and groups. Minor personal materials. Contact me at. So he does politics, I guess. The Tim Lim's trying to talk about politics, and it's so boring. Timothy Lim. I, I called him. I called him Timothy Transcript, and then someone liked it, but I think I like Transcript Timmy better. Hey, it's Transcript Timmy. Hey, because I mean that's what we always do in the chat. Even if he's not there, people would be like, "Hey, someone getting this down for the transcript? Can someone please call Transcript Timmy?" That was so douchey. It was such a douchey move. You don't do that ever. You may have the transcript in front of you. You may be quoting it, but you don't say, "Well, let me go get the transcript." All right, this is what you said. I was pissed about the Trump books. I don't have the transcript, by the way. I was pissed about the Trump books. So I asked all the guys, who's doing this and can they stop? You said all the guys. Now, you didn't contact me. You didn't contact Yip Yip. You didn't contact Boots. You didn't contact Midnight. You didn't contact any of the guys. What are you talking about? I contacted all the guys. Well, when I said all the guys, I didn't mean like every guy in the world. I just meant all of my guys, everyone that I could talk about. I was in a chat, and so all the guys in the chat. Did you not understand that? Did you think that I was actually going house to house? Hey, this Trump book. Do you know anything about the? Oh no, no Trump book. Oh, well then stop it. Okay. Hey, oh, hey, you. You know about this Trump book? No. Well, stop it. Wait, this is what Comicsgate is being derived to. But it's like because I took biology. What's the sections? And I should know this. Um, I wonder if it ever happens where a cell divides and part of it dies. Oh my god, come on. Are you serious? That picture is tiny. Now, I do have to warn you with cell division, different people say different things, and the higher up you go, the more divisions there are. So if you're like, well, you forgot this phase, I think there's like 24 phases, but in basic, there's like 5 or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5. And then there's the others. There's interphase. That's where everyone's just hanging out, chilling out. And then there's chirokinesis, which is when the cells are actually broken apart. But then the cells of mitosis, of how they break apart, you have the prophase, which I believe pro means the first phase. And that's when you start seeing everyone starting to collect in this circle. So you got the cell. Everyone's in the cell. And we'll call the cell Cybergate. No, Comic Gate, Cybergate. Are you laughing at me? That's when you see, I would say, the problems arising. Then you have the pro-metaphase, which is a new phase. Because it used to go prophase and then metaphase. Now there's pro-metaphase, which isn't that hard to remember. You have prophase, you have metaphase. Now you have pro-metaphase, which is just the in-between phase. That's when the walls break, like Jericho. The walls come crumbling down. And you start seeing more and more stuff. And let's see. Things start to line up, kind of. You're having the metaphase right now. The metaphase is when things start lining up in the middle. I think that's what's happening now. Everyone's drawing lines in the sand, which is why I get nervous when I see that that umbrella guy is hosting Edwin Boyette, Tim Lim, who's Chuck Dixon. Apparently Chuck Dixon. I don't know who the hell that is. But apparently he's like a real comic book guy. I'm not a real comic book guy person. I'm more of a fringe comic book guy. Fringe comic book guy just means I don't know anyone and I don't want to admit it. Benson Henderson? I don't even know who these people are. This says he's a mixed martial artist. What? But he's like he's forming on the wrong side of everything. And I see if everything goes according to nature, there's going to be the anaphase. That's when everything turns into the spider-like, shadow people from Babylon 5. Then the telophase is when everything starts going into circles, and then we finally break apart. I think that's what's going to happen. Like in nature, like in life, I think that's what's going to happen to Comicsgate. It's just going to break up into two separate things. I mean, I'm kind of happy about it because although I think politics shouldn't be forbidden, politics shouldn't be the main reason for comics. Listen, there's a reason why in a newspaper you have the comics page and then the editorial page that includes comics. You can put politic ideas in the comics page, but in the editorial, it's overtly political. They're separate. They're not on the same page. So stop it, Mr. Timothy Lim. Although he called him Tim Lim. So I think we're going to lose that umbrella guy. But the way I see it, DNC ain't going nowhere. So if you want to side with, because my fear is I'm going to take sides with someone, and then that person's going to go back to the comic industry. You know, I'm afraid that EVS is going to start doing his own thing, and then DC is going to say, "Hey, listen, if you want to come back, you can come back, and these are our negotiation terms. You can stay on social media. You can say whatever you want, and if anyone gives you a hard time here, tell us, and we will deal with it. We will make them stop, and we'll give you a hefty raise. We want you back." And he'll go, "Okay," and then I'm stuck alone. It'd be like, man, I thought he was my guy. So I like EVS. I just don't know if he'll turn over. I know Tim Lim would in a second. I don't trust him or any of his people. So then there's a guy, Mark Pellegrino. Is that his name? Pellegrino. Pellegrino? No. No, that's not it. Uh-oh. Dang it. I can find it real quick. Let me see. Let me just think. Going through the pathways. Okay. I know I can find it. Dang it. No, I had the right one, dummy. Mark Pellegrini, not Pellegrino. Pellegrino is an actor. Pellegrini's the writer. He's the one who wrote the Trump books. Now, the reason why the Trump books are a huge sore spot. Listen, I don't care. You can say whatever you want about Trump or whatever. you just don't say it around certain people. I don't know how else to explain it, and I know it's rude and it's white privilege, or it's being because you're a man, you got to. So about a year ago, Ethan Van Sciver had to deal with a lot of BS. People were calling him a Nazi, a racist, everything, and all because he said he voted for Trump. That was it. He just said, "I voted for Trump, and I support Trump. He's our president. We should support him." And he just got trashed, and people would just go out and just start tweeting about how he's a Nazi, so much so that it altered Google, so that when you Google, let me just see. I don't know if it's still. Well, here it says, no, comic creator Ethan Van Sciver is not a Nazi. It's gotta suck. I wouldn't even want that. Who wants to be known as not a Nazi? You just want nothing to do with Nazi in your name ever. It was bad times last year. So he's a little touchy about Trump. So I would say, you can do what you want, you can say what you want, just don't shove your Trump books in Ethan's face, please. It's just rude. And if it's not rude to him, it's rude to people watching him. You're like, oh, you don't care. Well, I was just making a joke. Yeah, I don't care. I'm not going to buy your book. I'm not going to support your book. Then there's the whole Antarctic press thing. I mean, this is so. Someone needs to try to pull it apart. And am I the person to do it or try to do it? I don't know. Well, no one's touching my Lurkers files, which is Lurker files. I don't even know how you could find it yet, because it takes a minute for Google to update. If you do a Google search for the Lurker files, we're up. We're up. We're on Google. Oh my God, we're on Google. Oh, you don't know. That's so awesome. That is awesome. I'm just so happy right now. Oh my God, we have 23 pages. Oh, and it's just like what I want it to look like. Oh man. I'm just so happy. Now, if I can get through, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I can proofread 8 chapters and put the character links in, then that means one book is done. Oh, it'd be so nice to have one book done, because then I can have 2 books done, and then I can have 7 books done, and then I can be done. And that's all I can do. Oh my gosh, it's up. It's on Google. So if you Google that Lurker file, oh my God, so happy. Do you have any happy songs? I don't know. I don't see any. How about this? Isn't a happy song, but we'll play it anyway. Give me a second. I need to get my story straight. Empire State, my lover's waiting for me just across the bar. My seats were taken by sunglasses, asking about a scar. I know I gave it to you months ago. I know you're trying to forget, but between the drinks and subtle things and holes in my apologies, you know us, I'm trying hard to take it back. So by the time the bar closes, I feel like falling down. I'll carry you tonight. We are young, so let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun tonight. We are young, so let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun. I can't believe we're on Google. We're on Google. Oh, it's so awesome. Oh, it's awesome. All right. Well, I'm going to get some work done. Try at least. Oh, my nose is itches. All right. Well, peace and love, everyone. Peace and love. Juice to the face. Pow, pow, pow. Say goodbye to. Thank you. I need to go take a shower and get ready and have a good day, y'all. It's Saturday. Try to get some work done. Hopefully you get what you want. If you don't get what you want, you get what you need. Boom, 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 boom. Peace and love, everyone. Be good to each other. It's not that. Why so serious? Why so serious? With peace and love, we are out of here. Bye bye. Bloop. Bloop.